I've been losing lots of keys lately. I don't know what that means, but maybe I'd be better off with things that can't be locked. I'm breaking out of boxes, taking off these chains. Don't need your expectations. No, I'm building my own name. Don't lock me up. Don't lock me up. I've got so much.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't lock me up. Good morning. What up, Shoot? I like this dude. He's cool as fuck. My goodness. I am tired. Extremely tired. I had homework last night. That sucked. What was I looking at? Either way. What's up, everybody? I'm good, man. I'm just tired, but I'm good. I've been going to the gym. I'm feeling good. I don't know if I've lost weight. I don't know if I've gained weight. I just know I look better in the mirror, and that's cool. And so that's all I can ask for, to be honest. I'm trying to eat as clean as possible. I've actually done really well because usually I'm a sweet fanatic. What's the best way to deal with concussion post-car accident? So they're going to tell you to dim the lights in your room and rest. You probably can't watch any TV or look at any phone screens. So it comes down to just relaxing. Are you allowed to facilitate your? Are you allowed to fluctuate? There you go. Your weight a lot while doing the show. No, you can't really fluctuate too much. You want to look the same as much as possible. But also got to think about after the show ends, there's other opportunities out there. And you don't want to hurt yourself for getting other opportunities. Keep it up, man. You might be in season 2 of Little Rock. Is that a TV show? Is that the one where he was younger? That's hilarious. That'd be funny. I'm in the hospital at the moment on the bed rest from a leg artery bypass. Jeez almighty. Well, Thomas, I'll throw some little prayers out there for you. I hope everything goes good with that. Well, the lights are dim, but I'm going to power through this VinnyRoc podcast. Don't look at it directly. Don't look directly into it. Just listen to it. That's what you should do. You should actually download some audiobooks and some podcasts and just listen to them, because the light is supposed to be bad not bad. It's supposed to just cause more headaches and stuff. Cause more headaches and shizzle, my nizzle. Let me get to a few sponsors, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Anyone believe in UFOs? If you have friends that seen UFOs, I want to talk to them. Let me get to this real quick.
What's up? It's your boy VinnyRoc from the VinnyRoc podcast. Just want to talk about Core Medical Group. Yes, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. I use it. It's very important that you guys go get your blood work done. Hit them up. I can give you a number to my personal dude. He will square you away. For some reason, us over 25 guys who've been in the military and now out have a testosterone issue. You want mental health, you want physical health, you want personal growth. Go hit them up. Check out Core Medical Group. Oh, you know what else they do? Erectile dysfunction meds. None of my business. But I promise, if you guys are interested, they'll be discreet. Send it to your house, directly to you. Telemedicine type shit. Your boy loves you. Go hit him up. Core Medical Group.
Core Medical Group. Hey, I do testosterone replacement therapy. It's actually very easy. Those of you who have questions, please hit me up. Genuinely, it's super easy. So I call my dude. He sets me up with a doctor's appointment. We do telemedicine doctor's appointment. We do blood work. The doctor gets the blood work and talks to you during your interview and explains to you where your hormones are at. And then once they figure out what a good hormone replacement therapy to get you at a good place, boom, they send it your way. Just listen to the smooth sounds of the VinnyRoc. Oh, okay, Vinny's beard. That's fine. Whatever. Let's see. Did you put out some candy for the kids in your neighborhood that made them make that sign? No, man, that sign, genuinely, I don't know where it come from. I honestly don't even know if it was meant for me, but it was right in front of my house on my pole, which was kind of a shocker. And so I don't know what to do with that. Like, I was like, oh, okay. My wife was kind of upset. She goes, I hope that wasn't really directed towards you. And I was like, I don't know. Kids are kids. So it's kind of funny. Let's see. I got to finish this text. Bobby, meet James. James was the owner. Boom. All right. I just acquired a Facebook page, so I'm trying to get it all figured out. So those of you guys who probably don't know, let me see. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna email myself. Actually, I think it's on my Facebook. Let me pull it up. So I came outside and I saw this thing fluttering in the wind, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" On my light pole. Like, so you go down my steps, and my light pole is right in front of my face, right? So right there, and the wind was blowing it around, and I was like, "What is that?" And when I went to go look at it, to my surprise, it was a note from the neighbor kid that says, "Never plan to do drugs ever." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's weird. And why is it in my front yard?" And so I'll show you what it looks like. It's kind of funny you brought that up, Shoops. Let's see. I think I could put it. What do I put pictures? Right here. Okay, here we go. Pictures. There it is. Okay, it's getting uploaded. Give me 1 second, you'll see. This. Never plan to do drugs ever. And it has a little cigarette thingy, I think. And looks like a bottle of something, I don't know, there for drugs. And that was right outside my front door. Taped with some really quality tape, if you can see up there. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty funny. So maybe they think I do drugs. Maybe they think I deal. I don't know. Production starts for my end. I can't say. I know it is hopefully soon. I've been waiting for it. As you can see, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And so that is that. Now do you show us? I was thinking about I was thinking about walking out there in my cut and just hanging out and smoking a stogie or something like that. It'd be pretty funny. Where do you get your blood work done? You can get your blood work done if asking about Core Medical. You can get your blood work done at any lab. Most of them are going to be that was it LabCorp? So what happens is once you sign up, they send you a link and a piece of paper, and it costs about $150 or $100 or something to get your blood work done. And that's pretty much how it starts. Ryan, if you have a question, hit me up, DM me, and I'll send you all the information you need. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Today's one of those days. I'm tired. The light is a little bright on me too. I look harsh. Let's add the little sponsors here, and let's put my little banner. Already fell off. Every time you add a picture, the whole border gets ripped off. What was I gonna say? We got a couple more sponsors. Let's hit a few sponsors, and then I genuinely want to talk to anyone that has ever seen a UFO or an alien. If you've been abducted, bro, I want to talk to you. Rocco, when you started the testosterone therapy, did you have any side effects such as hair loss or any breakouts? No, this isn't like, it's a good question. But like Joe, when people start getting side effects of hair loss and like outbreaks, I'm pretty sure it's for other things other than testosterone. I think the testosterone therapy is so mild, you really don't have any issues. It genuinely just gives you all the motivation and recovery and libido and all that stuff back. So when you start talking hair loss, this right here was not due to that. This was due to many years of fucking, I don't know, stress, I guess. But I think anabolics is what really cause things like that. And so when you're talking testosterone, those are two different worlds. And I feel you are very safe with that. If someone knows more than me about that, then please chime in. But testosterone, the way they do testosterone therapy is not this like bodybuilder style thing. It's really to try and get your hormones at a normal level. Love that question, though. Love that question. What was the other sponsor we went to? Anyone seen an alien? You're making fun of my hair. I get it, Joe. That's fucked up, but I get it. I'm kidding, big dog. I know. I appreciate you, man. You know which video always motivates me? This one. We'll get to this sponsor and now.
Splitting these lanes, making sure the streets all know my name. Made a few dollars, but ain't nothing changed. A lot of new faces, but my friends still the same. Cause this is how I roll, this is how I ride. Keep it 100 till the day that I die. This is how I roll, this is how I ride. Got me a band of brothers by my side. Got me a band of brothers by my side. I'm right here, I ain't going nowhere. Blood, sweat, and tears, whiskey, shining beers. Lot of travel miles in this rear view mirror. Watching my back, but never running from my fears. Made a few wrong turns over these years. This is how I roll, this is how I ride. Keep it 100 till the day that I die. This is how I roll, this is how I ride. Got me a band of brothers by my side. Got me a band of brothers by my side.
Oh my goodness. So I have a gentleman who's messaging me. We're going to call him Mr. X. He's got stories for days. He won't come on here because there's connections to things, right? Things. Just giving you the news, but there's some crazy stuff. If you want to start talking aliens, you want to start talking UFOs, you start talking abductions. My God. Scary. Let me see. When I was in Iraq. Wait, what? Wait, what? Good morning. Good morning. When I was in Iraq, east near the Iranian border, I was on Overwatch with a few other fellas, pacing around, find my own, and a really bright star. Bright enough that it caught my attention, so that I'm looking at this thing, and then it darts from one spot to another. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I came out wondering if it's a threat. 19-year-old kid got a little spooked. Nice. I would have shot it. Firepoint 12 has been in contact. Unidentified flying object over the radio. People would have just fucking went nuts. They're like, you're an idiot. Dude, there's crazy things, man. There's crazy things out there I can't explain. There's crazy things that I cannot explain. And it's funny how, like, you know, the government's starting to admit that there's, something out there. But like now that people are starting to admit that there's something out there, when are we going to actually, this is my last one. Look, I'm all done. No more BETERAN, Better Brain by BETERAN. I got another bottle at the house. Got to bring it in. But oh my God, aliens are scary. I don't know what to think. I'm scared to talk about them too much because what if they like hear me and they're gonna freaking like get me? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm like this 100% believer in it. I said I'm a skeptic, but at the same time, there's a lot of evidence out there that shows that there's something. I watched a show. I watched a show about a dude who it's on Netflix. It was crazy. Like this dude had kids with an alien, and he said his kids would come visit him. Oh my God, that story is like. He said he looked at her. He thought something. He went outside to go see her, and then he looked at her and she looked like alienish, but like part humanish. And I'm like, what the fudge, dude? Salazar, what does that mean? What are your thoughts on John? What is that? I've been watching Dodgers and doing homework. I don't know if I'm missing something, but tell me what you know about that. But yeah, there's this Netflix special. It's just kind of wild where this guy's talking about all this stuff. There's so much stuff out there. I mean, I don't even know. Like I said, I am terrified of talking too much about aliens or getting people on here to talk about aliens because like I don't want to be that guy on a list. There's got to be a list. Like there's a list on everything. There's a list and you're on it and you know too much about aliens. So we're just going to watch you. And if you know way too much, we're just going to make life really uncomfortable for you. That's the scary thing. Like, I'm not saying I don't trust the government, but I'm not saying I do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just saying. The Raiders head coach resigned. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I don't really pay attention to football, so that's not of interest to me. I did know that the Dodgers won last night, and I was watching it while I was doing my homework, and that was fucking awesome. And I hope they win on Thursday, too, so they can send San Francisco's ass back to the fucking Bay. And, yeah, they're probably going to be playing in San Francisco, to be honest. But either way, if you guys don't know, that is one of our big rivals. So, fuck the Giants. What if the government are aliens? Travis Scott, I think you've already taken too many hits of the old ganji this morning. Hey, there's probably someone in the government that is, right? Braves won, and if the Dodgers win, coming to Atlanta, nice. That'd be nice. Dude, the Astros, F those dudes. And they blew out White Sox last night. Like, they blew out the White Sox. Either way, man, I can't get anyone in here that wants to talk about aliens. Aliens. I need an alien like dude. Maybe we just shift subjects. We had like 12 people just drop off. They're like, fuck this, no aliens, I'm good. Anyone believe in ghosts? We talked about this before. I'm trying to get my buddy to wake up. I don't want to call him, but I'm trying to get him to wake up and jump onto this podcast. Let's see. Bob Lazar, bro. That dude, that's like one that anyone knows the Bob Lazar story. You go check that out on Netflix. That's wild. His interview with Joe Rogan was insane. Was insane. Let's see what does it say. Before aliens, what your prediction? Before we get it, predictions of World Series. I don't even know, man. I mean, I'm just gonna say I want the Dodgers to win. That's it. So, and if the Dodgers don't, I don't really care who wins it. And I was gonna say the Tampa Bay Devil Rays to me had a really dope stacked team. They were exciting to watch. Whoa, wait, what is this? What is this? Hippie Mo. Me and my brother both had the same recurring dream at the same age. Explain that. Let's dig deeper into that, big dog. Tell me what that dream is. Dude, there's this guy I saw on, I don't know if it was I think it was like a TikTok that was brought over to Instagram, and he was saying that no one's ever landed on the moon. He has all the evidence that no one's landed on the moon, blah blah blah. Sorry, my wife's texting me. I'm like, hello. I just told her I'll have to read all that later because, boom. Let's see. Seeing is believing. What made you so interested in the topic? Let's see. I've been interested in aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster my whole life. Something about it intrigues me. Something about it, like, I love. And I don't know why. You know, I was in a library with one of my closest friends ever, Roman Oliveira, and I believe David Kim and a couple other kids when we were in elementary. Our school was right next to a library, and we were there looking up all this stuff. And we're like, we're gonna figure out the Bermuda Triangle. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna find Bigfoot, and we're gonna, the Loch Ness Monster exists. And so I don't know. I've always been intrigued with it. I've read things on the Bermuda Triangle, things like that. I mean, all that stuff to me is interesting. I don't know whether it's true or not. It's interesting stuff. And so I've always been intrigued by it, and the alien stuff even more so because it scares the shit out of me. Remember the movie Fire in the Sky? Oh my God. I've talked about this before. It just terrifies me. And so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. William Shatner's supposed to be going into space, 90 years old. I don't know if that's happening today or not, but yeah. Here's Travis saying William Shatner's going to space today at 90 years old. That's weird. And then, is he actually going today? I thought it was pushed. No idea. No freaking idea. I don't know what's going on with that, but so when I was in the military, I've told the story before. When I was in the military, I saw something that was about 100 feet in the sky, right above the tree line in Washington, right? And in Washington, and I was doing a land navigation course in the military. It was actually like the prerequisite for the expert infantry badge. And I was at one of the farthest points on that map at that time. Super dark, no loom, right? No, nothing. It was just hard to see. And I already spooked myself out, so I tried not to think about shit, right? Like I start telling myself, like, don't think about it. What if there's a bear? Then you start thinking, what if there's a chupacabra? And then you're like, oh man, what if there's ghosts? And then you're like, what if there's aliens? Like, so I'm already like on edge because I'm in the middle of nowhere, deep at night, and just alone with my thoughts. And when I'm alone with my thoughts, I don't know, just your thoughts go all kinds of weird places. Excuse me. And so I remember writing down my point, and I'm like, I'm looking at the point, looking at this. I'm like, okay, what's next? And so I'm plotting my next point. And you guys know land nav is all about kind of being organized, right? And so I'm trying to organize my plotting, and I'm like, all right, cool. I got to go back this direction for a certain distance. And that means I had to go back to this really thick shrubs that I had to crawl through already to get to that point. And I remember looking up and I was like, what the fuck is that? It was this like, I'd say kind of like this. It was like 5 little things floating, right? It was like no making no noise. Like none. Like no fucking noise whatsoever. Just like brr, and no noise, but like lights on it, right? And I couldn't distinguish exactly the shape. I just saw lights that made it look kind of like this. And it was just above the trees. Like if you guys ever been to Washington, these tall ass evergreens are probably 100 feet in the air, right? And so it's just above the tree line, and it's doing this as if I go left, it went vroom, 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 and it wasn't making that noise. Like there was no noise. It was just moving with me, and I was in disbelief. I was like, bullshit, right? Like what the fuck? And I moved left, and it moved, and I moved right, and it moved, and I was like, and I swear to God, I thought it was my moment of getting sucked into the damn UFO and taken away forever. And I said, fuck this. And I know I screamed that out loud because I was like, I was done. I was freaked out. So I said, fuck this. And I ran. And at the time we had like our weapon and everything. And I remember everything was dragging behind me. I was just running. I ran for probably a mile as fast as I could, scared out of my mind, looking back. And probably the first, I don't know, 20 seconds, it was definitely still following me. It was definitely still like, moving with me. No noise. And at one point, I just stopped looking. I said, every time you look back, it was a Satchel Paige comment, quote back in the day. It said, you look back, the gaining on you or something like that. I was like, don't look back, bro. Just run. And I'm running. And I end up running right into another freaking soldier. And I ran right into another soldier. Boom. I was like, dude. And he's like, you good? And I was like, I didn't know how to say it. I said, yeah, I'm good. And I just walked my ass back to the start point and quit. I didn't quit. I ended up losing my paper. And I told my first sergeant, that's what I said. Hey, first sergeant, I'm probably going to fail this one. He goes, why? What happened? I was like, I lost my paper. And when I was running, I lost my map, my sheet, everything just gone. I was just somewhere in the middle of the darkness back at that point. And he's like, are you kidding me? So he ended up smoking me. I ended up doing push-ups, PT, all that stuff. And I had to come out the next day and do it again. And it was just freaking, it was crazy because like, that's what I've experienced. Now, here's one justification for me. I'm in a military base. Next to, which is now Air Force McCord. What is it? It is Lewis Joint Base Lewis McCord. And so, just that in itself, I felt like maybe there's something top secret that I don't know about that's being tested, like a drone, right? This is back in 2000, 2005, 2004. And so I was thinking maybe it was a drone. Maybe it was a new drone system. It was about the size of a car, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe someone was just messing with me and like testing it out and they saw me and they were kind of fuck with me. That's what I kind of think. I don't know. That was my one thing in life, right? Like, and I've had friends, parents, dude, have a really good buddy of mine I grew up with. His parents are absolutely sane, absolutely normal, like normal. And they had an experience where they saw a UFO and like changed their life, like just changed their life. So it's kind of this crazy, kind of a crazy thing. So, yeah, exactly. Wait, yeah, probably a drone. So you thought yours was a drone as well, maybe, Ryan? Okay. What up? First time actually watching your podcast. Miss you, bro. Well, dude, first time watching my podcast. Well, that's rude, dog. What's up, Lawrence? Let me go back here real quick because I saw John jump in here and said something. See, they have seen a ton of UFOs on the coast, Cali, and not only hot ass, but in the sky. But then it's supposed to be going to the ocean, move incredibly. Underwater. I've heard of underwater alien bases. Oh my goodness. No, thank you. I don't want to hear that. I'm never going swimming again. Never going swimming again. We were both pretty young. We went to the store with my mom in the middle of the night. Oh, this is the two story. This is the dreams of brothers that had the same dream in the middle of the night. As we're walking up to the door, church bells started ringing, and the row of carts flew in front of the doors, blocking our way in. We started running back into the car, and a bunch of dead grannies started chasing us. Damn, so zombie grannies. We get back in the car and lock the doors. One of the grannies started stabbing through the roof of the umbrella. All of a sudden, with the last ring of the bell, everything disappears and I wake up. So you and your brother had that same exact dream? I don't even know what that means. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Two brothers. And you never told your brother about that dream before he had it too? Zombie grannies showing up and trying to... I know. As the range 15 gets real wild. Bunch of zombie grannies. Oh my God. How would any of you handle if you sat there and talked with your sibling that passed away? Not sibling, cousin, family member. They showed up to visit you. I don't know if my heart could handle that, bro. To be honest, I don't know if my heart can handle that. You know what I'm saying? If someone showed up and said, "Yo, what's up?" I'd be like, "Oh my God." Griff, this is my man right here. My daddy is the most logical man I know, and he claims to have seen a UFO. 101st Airborne, lifelong construction boss man, but he claims to have seen a UFO in southeastern Utah and looks for the ancient ones that disappeared down there too. Isn't that interesting? It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing. I don't understand it. I don't know, man. It's kind of one of the things you might not want to know the answer, whatever that freaking answer is. You know, some people say, what if it's just a future version of us coming back to check on us, right? Oh my God. Because I think it was Joe Rogan who mentioned something to the fact that like any civilization that was like more intelligent has always destroyed the civilization before it that's less intelligent. Like always. And if that's the case, you would imagine these UFOs would just show up here and just kick our ass and say bye. And there's no way we're fighting that. Like as much as we want to think we can't, these dudes can travel light years, right? If they're real, they can travel light years. And that is more significant science than we've ever had. And that means that they're more intelligent in some capacity. And that also means that they probably have some kind of weird space ray gun that would kill us if they just freaking snapped the finger. And so why haven't they? That's weird. Oh, here we go. Omar. Utah is a hot spot of all kinds of shit. Yeah, it is, man. Utah is. I've seen some UFOs, bro. During basic training at around 5 a.m. every other day for about 2 weeks at Lackland. It was around July 2003. Thinking about it now, they might have been drones. I love how this started and then it kind of suddenly went, yeah, they might be drones. Never mind. Yeah. There you go. I think we should be more concerned with AI destroying us than aliens. Explain that, Ryan. Ryan, are you like an expert in AI? I'm just curious because I mean I've heard that same argument. It's a good argument. Check out The Haunted Mesa by Luis L'Amour. Super interesting. I'll check it out. Check it out. Is that Creech? Creech Air Station is a hot spot. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go from Twitch. If UFOs are legit and aliens are real, we better pray that they're peaceful since our technology is shit in comparison. That I just said that, Phoenix. It just said the exact same thing. Like these dudes, if they wanted to, they would kind of like, boop, you're done. Next, right? And you know, they're so like it's crazy because like if you listen to Bob Lazar's accounts, it's all good, Phoenix. I appreciate you though. Hey, but if you've seen Bob Lazar accounts as he talks, and then you go watch the guy from somebody Google who's the guy from Fire in the Sky. Who's the guy from Fire in the Sky? The guy, the real story. What's his name? I'll talk about that. It's funny because I've been a paranormal investigator for over 20 years, and the ghosts and the demons and all that sort of thing. It's scary, but for some reason, aliens go right to the core of scaring the shit out of me and pretty much everyone else. I feel like it's because aliens don't fit into the equation of religion or anything about human history. John, I love that. I mean, that isn't, you're right. For some reason, aliens is like that unknown. That is just kind of confusing. Is that it, Travis Walton? So if you go look at his interview, he did an interview with Joe Rogan that was fucking interesting and terrifying in the same. Essentially, they were communicating without opening their mouths. And so what kind of the thought process is, they've been so good at communication with telekinesis, and which means that they don't need to speak. They just kind of need to think, which means that almost they can read minds. Like, what? That is like, that if you can read minds, well, you already know if I'm going to throw a left hook or right hook right off the bat, right? Like, then how do you fight an alien? You can't fight an alien. You can't throw a punch at an alien. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. It's just not, it's just not going to work, Uh-oh, here we go. The question, a rebuttal. I think aliens can fit into the equation of religion. Perhaps what a religion views as a supreme being is just some adolescent alien. And life on Earth is just a result of some science project they got a D on. Oh my God, Phoenix, you're blowing my mind. That is freaking incredible thought process. Phoenix, there's something wrong with you, man. That's funny. Any more rebuttals on that one? That was a good one. Well, I think sometimes when you start using religion, it starts like, I think people's, ideologies of religion can sometimes be in a box a little bit because of modern society and how it's taught. So, I mean, that's an interesting thought. My goodness. Interesting. You kind of got me stumped there. Ooh. Ryan, here we go. I'm not an expert on AI. I'm not an AI expert at all. Just extrapolating from what we're already seeing, right? The learning loop of a Tesla car is bonkers. They teach themselves how to drive better automatically on a weekly updated schedule. Now, think about that type of military drones we're starting to see. For instance, that what Tim Kennedy shared this morning, and it makes me concerned. I got to check that out. Hey, Eric, thanks for stopping by, big dog. Arrival is better than Battleship when it comes to alien films. I'm not a fan of the alien films as much as I am of like kind of the documentaries. The reason I like Fire in the Sky was because it was kind of the story of someone who told that they were abducted, right? It was based on the book or the information of an individual who was abducted. The information straight from his mouth, which is fucking crazy. All the other alien stuff is just alien shit. Thanks, Eric. I'll hit you with the address for the office here soon. My goodness. Uh-oh. Johnny come with that straight fire. I watched a documentary recently about a nurse from the military that was supposedly at the Roswell crash. Somehow her story didn't get out, but she pretty much told it all on her deathbed because she figured they couldn't do anything to her at that point. She said she was assigned to the alien. It was still alive, that supposedly it was a female, and that even though the body was organic, it was almost like not a real alien. It was like the body with some sort of drone that the female alien was ... Damn it, John. What is next? What's the name of that documentary? I need to see it. Oh my God. I don't know if John's hitting us with more of that, but that was intense. That was intense. I got to see that documentary. Anyone else? Oh, let's see. Yeah, I need to find that documentary. Here we go. I hope humanity never develops true AI. What if a manufacturing programming defect manifests itself in a malicious manner, not unlike how we have people with violent agendas? That's just the beginning of Skynet to happen. I love it. Skynet, bro. When I was waiting for someone to say Skynet, because genuinely, right? Like, who are the most faulted fucking viruses in this world? It's humans, right? We fuck shit up. We don't do everything correct. And if you don't do everything correct, well, then you'd be identified as the issue. And if you're the issue, you're the virus. And if you're the virus, yep, Skynet, dog. Interesting. Man, oh, you seen that one too? Here we go. She describes some type of metal that you could crumble like foil paper, but it always stretched itself out. Weird. What is that damn... Someone get me the name of that. Oh, the AI talk, bro, is the scariest. If you watch if you listen to the podcast with Elon Musk and Joe Rogan, Elon Musk pretty much said we are at the point where there's no turning back. Like, you have regulations on all kinds of fucking shit, but there's no regulations on how someone develops artificial intelligence. There's no regulations on how far you can go with that. And so as we continue to go down this road of creating artificial intelligence, there's already computers that can beat the humans at chess, but now there's computers that can beat other computers. Artificial intelligence computers can beat other computers that were made like for this whole chess game. It's kind of a sample of like, that motherfucker is so smart and is continuing to get smarter. Like, how scary is that? And then, like I said, eventually they identify us as the virus, then we're the bad guy. And then it comes down to perspective. They're going to be like, look, we're good. We do the right thing. We're a program. We're math, right? Like, there's no fucking up math. You guys are with your reason and your fucking free thinking. You're the virus. You're the bad guy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If technology advances to the point where we have holodecks, what's holodecks? Like Star Trek. Oh, okay. I'm investing all my money into the porn industry. Right? Because then it's just what it, what's that movie with Demolition Man? Where all of a sudden everyone's using that stuff instead. Then we have to call Will Smith to clean everything up. Yeah, Will Smith or freaking who's John Connor. John Connor. I love the TV show. There was a TV show called, I think it was John Connor or the Connors or something like that or whatever the fuck. And that was like one of the best versions of the whole saga of Terminator. It was just really cool to see. I loved it. What is this? I'm going to have to hit that link later. Well, look, I gotta head out of here, man. I got a few things I got to take care of, so I'm going to head out early. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. I want to try and find someone to interview about aliens or ghosts, and so I'll probably do that later. Yeah, we're going to have to figure this out. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the Sarah Connor Chronicles. That's it. Love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out in the morning with me. and BSing. We'll have to circle back again here soon. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll bullshit again tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, my name's Sean Matson. I'm the co-founder and CEO of CartoMax. And before starting CartoMax, my business partner and I were serving as Navy SEALs all across the globe. And one thing that we found is we need energy, and when we need energy, we need it now. So rather than your typical pre-workout, we developed this product here called CartoMax, which is a liquid energy intensifier. And I'm going to show you a quick demonstration to show you between a generic pre-workout here and our product. So first, you have your pre-workout. Typically, you have to try to find the scoop. Once you find it, first you dump your serving size, hopefully get it into the bottle of water. You'll notice, one, this turns blue, as well as it all starts to settle to the bottom. This stuff is now something that your body and your kidneys have to digest through your system. So when we developed CartoMax, we developed ours to be a liquid and not a powder. So now let me show you ours. Here it is in this nice little package, easy to take anywhere in the world with you. Put it in a bag, put it in a briefcase, simply open it up. When you pour it in, you'll notice that it's a liquid and it's clear. So that's one less ingredient that your body has to digest, not this blue nasty stuff here. It's clear, it stays clear the whole time through. There's no shaking, no stirring. CartoMax is a liquid supplement that has 200 milligrams of caffeine, as well as BCAAs and 100% of your daily value of B vitamins in this tiny little packet. As you saw, it stays clear through here, so there's no dyes, no colors, and less ingredients that your body now has to digest. Your choices are powder or liquid. The clear choice is CartoMax.